Hi everyone. We have clay soil in our yard, and for past 3 years we have been trying to amend it. We finally ran some tests using this soil kit and the results did surprise us, especially the ones for our homemade compost. Let's begin with how to use this soil test kit. With this kit, we can find out the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium level in our soil and the pH of our soil, which is that it is acidic or alkaline. This kit has 4 test tubes, 6 leaflets with testing pills, and a user manual. We can test 10 soil samples with this kit. I quickly made this sheet to record the test results. I have listed the different areas in my garden from where I will gather soil samples. I have also noted down the most recent amendments that I added to these garden beds and when I added it, such as in fall last year or in January. This would give an idea of what amendments are working and which ones are not. I have 10 Ziploc bags to collect samples with name of my garden areas so that I don't mix them up. Let's get some samples now. This garden bed is quite large, so I will collect samples from 4 different areas in this bed and mix them up in same Ziploc bag. I need to dig down a bit to get the soil sample. The manual suggests to get it from 6 to 8 inches below. But I am trying to get at as much depth as I can get to. In 2 of my garden beds, I hit clay soil within 2 inches. But in other beds, I did find nice friable soil up to 5 inches of depth. The manual says to let the soil sample dry, preferably overnight. So I am putting these in sun to let them dry, but I will run these tests today. These samples have been sitting out for almost 2 hours and the soil seems to dry out enough. I will pick few of these and start testing. The first one we are going to test is my homemade compost. To begin test, we need to separate out sticks and leaves and get to as much soil as possible. For pH test, I am filling up this test tube with the green lid with 5 ml of filtered water, and then I am taking one pill from this leaflet that says soil pH and I will drop it in this test tube. Now I will fill the green cap with my soil sample and drop it in this test tube, closing the green lid and shaking the tube 10 times. Then we let it sit for 2 minutes to allow it to develop color. Meanwhile, let us prepare the NPK tests. We need 2 tablespoons of filtered water, to which we will add 2 pills from the Folk X leaflet and dissolve these pills into water. Then we need to add 1 teaspoon of a soil sample into it and let it sit for 1 minute. The soil will settle down and we will use the water above it for all 3 of the remaining tests, so don't throw it away. I will call this as prepared water for rest of the video. For nitrogen test, we pour 5 ml of the prepared water and drop a pill from the nitrate leaflet. Close the red lid and shake it well till the pill dissolves. Then we let it sit for 2 minutes to allow it to develop color. Meanwhile, we will prepare the phosphorus test. For phosphorus, we need to use only half teaspoon of the prepared water and add 10 ml of filtered water. Add the phosphorus pill in it. Close the blue lid and shake it till pill dissolves. For potassium, take 10 ml of prepared water and drop the potassium pill in it. Close the yellow lid and shake well to dissolve the pill. I am letting all 4 tubes sit for 2 minutes to let the colors develop. And while the results come in, I want to mention that I am putting an affiliate link to this soil test kit and the tumbling composter I use in description. If you use these affiliate links at no extra cost to you, I may make a small commission on qualifying purchases. After 2 minutes, the water develops color. Now we compare these colors to the chart provided with the manual. This was our homemade compost sample. The pH for it is 7, so it is alkaline. The nitrogen level is dark pink, indicating it is high. The potassium one is dark blue, indicating high levels. For the phosphorus one, you need to put the tube in front of the black boxes on chart and then compare the color of cloud in the test tube to the gray colors on left. It is high for this soil sample. So our homemade compost passed this test with flying colors. I was very surprised and also very happy. I have a full video of how I make my compost using a tumbling composter, which I will link in the description. I repeated this test for my garden beds in the same manner, and here are the results. Remember that I have clay soil. For past 3 years, I have been making no-dig garden beds and topping them with wood mulch, soil, leaf mold, compost, and organic amendments such as chicken manure, blood meals, and cover crops to add organic matter. And finally, it seems to be paying off. Last year was our most successful garden year yet. Most of my garden beds have nitrogen at medium level, phosphorus at high level, and potassium at high level too. There are definitely some outliers, and this test gives me an idea of what nutrients I need to add to fix these nutrient deficiency. As promised, I'm linking the homemade compost video here for you to check out. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.